Hello, my dear students. Welcome to IMS Academy. Myself, Sandeep Adari. Now, my dear students, GATE 2026 application form has been out. With GATE 2025, how many students have appeared for the GATE exam? What is the minimum marks or what are the maximum marks in civil engineering or electrical or electronics or computer science? Do you want to know this data? GATE IIT Roorkee 2025 official data has been released. So let us see this data. Now, my dear students, if I talk about the paper wise and also if I talk about the qualifying marks and qualifying gate scores based on different categories we have. Especially I was focusing on the paper codes. First one is the civil engineering. Almost 1 lakh students have been appeared. And who has written? Appeared here means registered were 1 lakh. But how many students have written, sir? Only 80% of the students has been attempted the exam. And out of that, how many students are qualified is 15,000. So if you see, these are the number of marks for toppers. If you see the mean of marks of toppers, it is 79.25. Average marks are C, 17.15, which is very, very less. Now, similarly for mechanical, if you see the data here, for mechanical, how many registration happened, sir? Around 79,000 students have registered for the GATE. And how many students have been appeared? 62,000. That means 20% of the students are not attending the exam itself. So you have to understand this. And here, how many are qualified, sir? Only 10,000 students are qualified, which is very important. I'm mere focusing on the data which is essentially required. Similarly, for ECE, there are 97,000 who have been registered for the GATE application form, and out of that, 81,000 have been appeared for the exam, and the how many students have qualified is around 14,000. For electrical, around 83,000 appeared, or 67,000 qualified, or 11,000. And CSC, 2 lakh students have been registered the form, and out of that 1,70,000 have been appeared for the exam, and in that 27,000 students are qualified. For DA paper, which is a new paper, 75,000 students filled the GATE application form, and around 57,000 students appeared for the GATE exam, and 11,000 marks, 11,000 ranking was given. Similarly, for IN instrumentation, 14,000 students have filled the application form. In that, 11,000 students have appeared, and almost 2,500 students got the marks. So this is the marks. See, this is how many students have filled the application form and how many students have appeared for the exam, and what are the ranks which are given based on different categories like OBC, SC, general categories, and what is the minimum marks and what is the standard deviation. All this data is given from GATE 2025 official website, that is from Roorkee. Now, similarly, if you want to see paper-wise or category-wise, if you want how many students appeared and what are the qualified students. Suppose in civil engineering, registered, if you see in general category, there are around 25,000 students. And how many students have appeared for general? 18,878. And if you see the qualified, 3,196. In general category, only 3,000 students have been qualified. That is very important. And what is the ratio, sir? Out of 25,000, 3,000 students. So if you prepare well, there are high chances. Similarly, like if you see for general EWS category, how many students registered, how many students appeared, and 1,300 only appeared, means qualified for EWS. Similarly, if you see for OBC, 6,000 students are qualified. And similarly for SC category, 3,000, and for ST category, it is 1,400. Similarly, if you want to see the mechanical also, in general, I'll talk about more about the general category. 2,900 students are qualified, and ECE, 4,000 students have been qualified. For electrical, 2,900 students have been qualified. CS, 11,500, and DA, I'm telling about 4,900, and instrumentation, 723. So this is the official data. So imagine, my dear students, out of 25,000 students, how many students are qualified for 18%? If you see, usually the range of qualifying is 18%. If 1 lakh students are appeared for the exam, 18% of the students are qualified, sir. So here if you see, this is very, very important, which is a very important slide, my dear student. what is the minimum and maximum marks which are acquired in respective branches. Suppose if I take civil engineering, the maximum mark acquired was 89 and the minimum mark was minus 16. And if you see the score, maximum is 1000 and minimum is 151. Similarly, for mechanical, 95 marks have been the maximum and minimum is minus 13. For electronics, 82.67 and minimum is minus 13. And for electrical, 81 and minimum is minus 15. And computer science, 100 and minimum is minus 18. And for data science, 96 and minimum is minus 12. And instrumentation 65 and minus 10. Imagine computer science, sir, you have almost maximum marks is 100, means they have made all the questions correct. So by looking into these marks, you will have an idea like what is the maximum and minimum marks. No need to worry, because some are negative marks which says that they are not qualified. So similarly, if you want to see what is the range of marks, this is also very important, sir. So why? Because there might be some students, sir, I'm just filling the application form. Will I get a chance to qualify, or will I get into PSUs, or will I get into IITs? So let us see the statistics which is given officially by GATE 2025 by IIT Roorkee. So what is paper-wise range of marks out of 100? Suppose in civil engineering, almost 3,600 students are less than 0. See these numbers, my dear student. In CS, less than 0 or 12,000 means they are nowhere in the competition. 0 to 10, CE 23,000. And almost, if you see the range, almost 20% of the students are 0 to 10. And in 10 to 20 also almost. In CS, if you see, 40% means 10 to 20 marks are almost 25%. And if you see for civil also it is around 20% and mechanical also it is almost 20%. So my dear students, by this data, the marks from 0 to 20 itself, there are 30% of the students. Suppose if the students are 1 lakh appeared, 30,000 students are below 20. So you are competing with only the 70% of the students. So take it as a positive note. And if you consider 20 to 30 marks, it is around 10%, like 13,000, 10,000, 11,000. So my dear students, if you want to prepare for GATE, let me tell you honestly, out of 1 lakh students who have filled the application form, you are competing with just 50%, because the 50% are the real aspirants who are preparing for the GATE exam. And if you see the range, this is very important. From 90 to 100, very less. 80 to 90 also very less. If you see the range of very competitive students, it will be from 50 to 70. So if you see, my dear students, here from 50 to 60, most of the civil and mechanical students are there. So if you cross 60, your rank is below 1000. This is what I want to stress, my dear students. Especially for civil engineering, if you cross 60 marks, your rank is below 1000. For mechanical, if you cross 60, it will be around 2000. If you cross 60 for ECE, it will be also below 1000. And similarly for electrical, it will be below 1000. Similarly, if you want to understand for CS, if it is above 60 marks, so for CS, it will be less than 2000. And for DA, it is less than 500. If you cross 60 marks for IN, it is almost, you are into the top 10. So my dear students, realize the importance of the GATE exam. If you can score 60 marks, that means you are getting into PSU or the top IIT. This is what I want to tell you, my dear student. You need not to score 100 out of 100. If you want to get a single digit rank below 100, then you should cross 70. If your mark just cross 60, if your target is 1000, just cross 60. If my target is below 500, cross 70 marks. So this is what the actual data, official data says. So to get into 60 marks, my dear student, you name any branch, understand the weightage of the subjects. If you read maths and aptitude, 25 marks will be coming from there. Apart from this, choose some 5 subjects. It doesn't mean that you need not to cover the other subjects. You have to cover. But these 7 subjects, you have to have thorough revision, or you can say smart revision, or you can have multiple revisions on these 7 subjects to secure your target to getting into the public sector company or IITs, my dear students. So let us understand, out of 1000, Like this is the gate score, based on the gate score, like 600 to 700, these many students are there. So my dear student, as I told, 60 to 70, you here, if you see the gate score, it will be around roughly 700 to 800. So please observe this data, my dear students. Again and again, I'm telling you, you are competing with only 50% of the students. And in that 50% also, your target to get into your aim, either into PSU or IITs, it should be 60 marks. So my dear students, still who haven't started preparation, still you have the opportunity. Even 5 months of preparation will definitely get you these 60 marks, and you can achieve your target, what you are want to deserve to be. Now my dear students, what we do at IMS Gate Academy, we at IMS Gate Academy offers 800 plus hours of online offline gate coaching. We have our own offline centers at Bangalore and at Vijayawada. We have at Jayanagar in Bangalore and also at Malleshwaram. We provide chapter tests, subject tests, multiple subject tests. We provide 33 plus years of previous year questions with video solutions to it. In addition to this, we provide the All India mock test series, which is also very important. And the most important thing at IMS Gate Academy is we offer one-to-one mentoring, that is the personalized mentoring. We give them the study plan. We understand the strength and weakness of the student. What should be the approach to get the success? So my dear students, apart from this, we are offering the All India mock test series. These are the dates when we are going to conduct the test, and you can access the All India mock test series by visiting our website IMS Gate Academy. Here this will be a same replica of the gate exam, means the questions pattern, virtual calculator, everything. The platform will similarly look like the actual gate exam. Here almost 65 questions will be there, and the duration will be 3 hours. In addition to this, if you want to know our success people, these are our success captures from the last few years, or in the GATE 2025, who have achieved good ranks and good colleges. I hope this video will create awareness about the statistical data. And again, I'm stressing, my dear students, if you are really preparing for GATE exam, I will tell you, please start preparing now also. If you can concentrate on 6-7 subjects, you can get into 60 marks, and these 60 marks will definitely help to get into PSU or IIT. Thank you.